Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. We'll get started in a few minutes. Just bear with me, I'm just sorting something out. Just sorting something out. Lots of sub $1 plays that are moving, to be honest. Not my kind of morning, to be honest with you, but hopefully the market does pick up and there's something over at least $1 that looks interesting. Right. Right, let's see what's going on. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you guys hear me or not? Oh, all good, all good. All right, cool. Yeah, I still need to get a mic. I keep forgetting whenever I go out. Keep forgetting, my bad, my bad. I'm also going to upload the new YouTube video as well. I will do that on market open or like 5 minutes for you guys. MIMO, Mr. 20. MIMO. Did anyone take that MIMO when I mentioned it was going to go to 0.25? I think it was around here, 0.17. I know people in the Discord did get in, which was nice. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. All good now. Thoughts on ZVSA? ZVSA is coming down under $1 right now. Personally, I wouldn't touch it unless it reclaims $1, I guess. But it looks like a pump and dump at the moment. You can just keep it on your watch list because maybe later on it might start to wake up and actually push to the upside again. So you just have to wait and see what it does do. But for now, I wouldn't really be interested in it. Simply looking on the 1 minute, we are in a downtrend, right? Even if it is still forming a falling wedge, I'm personally not interested in it just because I don't like sub $1 plays. However, it is looking like it's probably going to go. We have a 1 minute demand zone, which is right here or here, sorry. So it's in that demand zone. Could be scalp entries, but for me, like I said, this isn't my kind of trade just because it is under $1. If it was above $1, then I probably would be interested. But if you guys wanted to take it, you could try it if you wanted to, but I'm going to avoid it. But here's your 1 minute setup on ZVSA. So you're expecting a breakout on this. So this is possible scalp entries. So you have a falling wedge, you have a demand zone. This is on the 1 minute. So using the 1 minute compared to a 5, 10, 15, 20 daily, right, is just a lot less confirmation, that's all, in terms of the time frame. So I would ideally like this on the 5 minute, but sniper entries would try and be on the 5 minute. Or on the 1 minute, sorry. Let me just fix this SLDP. I'm not really too interested in it. It's not really doing anything at the moment, but this is what we have. Look at MIMO. MIMO's here. Yeah, MIMO's insane. Pretty crazy chart. So it broke this level that I mentioned, 0.25. Where's your next resistance level? 0.37. So it has a lot of room to upside. This is kind of giving me what FUT did yesterday. Obviously, if you guys held through it, you guys should never have done it because I'm assuming if you did get in, you were up at least 10-15% before that move even happened. That's why you should always secure some profits. Anything can happen with all these plays. That's why secure profits and move stop loss up. Always, always, always. If you think it's too good to be true that it's running crazy, it probably is. And then that's exactly what happened. Luckily, I sold it way before. I sold even before I went to bed. Yeah, this is what I have MIMO. So this is just your next level here, 0.37. So it's very bullish at the moment. EMAT, I know a lot of people are watching this one. We can see that it did fall below this falling wedge, but that's what happens, especially when it's the before 8 a.m. candles. You get these crazy wick candles, right? It's simply because most brokers are able to trade then, so that a lot of volume comes in then. I don't know what the other reasons are, but from what I know, I think it's mainly just because most people are able to trade then. So like basically an hour before market open, they are able to trade. And that's why you have these crazy candles, and that's where the volume and everything gets all distorted. So here you can see that it did break below this falling wedge. Falling wedge doesn't work all the time, but it works majority of the time. However, we have pulled back to this demand zone, which is the last red candle here before the push to the upside. So it is looking like it's trying to hold this, but Just be very cautious with this trade if you are in it. Good morning, David. Good morning, guys. If you guys can do me a favor and like the stream and also subscribe if you haven't, I'm going to post the new YouTube video that Hassie's done on how to create a watch list. It will be up. I'll upload it in 5 minutes. So then if you guys can also, actually, let me just upload it now. Let me just make sure it's all okay. All right, perfect. I'm going to upload this right now. So I will post this on my Twitter. And I will also just basically post, I'll also just post it now in the chat. So if you guys can do me a favor, just like it up and then also watch it as well if you want to understand how to create a watch list. Yeah, it's a pretty in-depth one. It's a very good watch video. New YouTube video out. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to let this link out and then we'll get started on some plays and see what's going on. I see Hassie gave some spots yesterday for the Discord. They got up quick though. People took them. He put some spots up before I went to bed and so we had some new members, which was good. Let me put this in here as well. Right. Yeah, let me just double check that it's up. If you guys can go and watch that video and then also like it as well, we'd appreciate it, and subscribe if you haven't. Let me go and like this and then, all right, cool. Okay, good morning, good morning. Good, what do you think of Tesla? Hassie said around 190 would be interesting. Tesla, let me see. I already haven't done a proper technical analysis on this. He said 190. I think I cleaned the whole chart on this. Weekly. I'm looking on a much larger time frame on this, right? So this is literally on the weekly. So if you want to go weekly, I mean this was in 20. What is that number? 194. So just put this 194. I'll do a quick technical analysis. So it looks like it's heading down to 194, but we can use the 4 hour for this sake. 205 is your next resistance level, or support, sorry. So it looks like it's heading down to 205. Your resistance level's here at 227 at the moment. So this is what you have, this kind of range. So at the moment it's bearish, it broke below this support here, so it's coming down. Next, like 205 is where I would say it's heading down to at the moment. All right, cool. What else is moving? Let's have a look and go through some watch lists. Seal, is anything happening with this thing? Nothing really. I'm just going to delete this, not interested. TIVC, I wanted to check this one out quickly. TGL, let's check TGL out. How many people are watching this? I know quite a few people are watching this. So TGL, we're looking at here on the 4 hour. I would only personally be interested if 0.12 breaks on this. If this doesn't break, then I wouldn't be entering this unless it breaks that, because you can see it's a clear resistance level. Breaks above that, then continuation. MIMO's running. Let me see. MIMO is insane. Insane. What was this? Pull down, push down. Oh, okay, it was a 20 day. Yeah, this looks very good. So here's your next level. Remember what I put here? 0.374. And then where's your next level? Let's see. Let's check it out. This next level, 0.4585. 0.458. So these are not targets, guys. Right? This doesn't mean hold to these levels. These are just, I'm just sharing what levels are next. These are next resistance levels. So since it's broken that, it has clean resistance. I mean, it has clean room all the way up to this point level here and then here, right? So that's what it is. If you are up at least 5, 10, 15%, I would sell at least 50% of position and then obviously move stop loss as you go. 0.3. Yeah, that's the next resistance level, Nick. 0.3740. That's the next. Is it going to get there? I don't know. It should do with the momentum it has at the moment, but it doesn't mean that it will get there, right? ROI is looking very, very good. Very, very nice. I know a lot of people are talking about this. I do like this setup. It's actually in a falling wedge. This might be worth entries, to be honest. Safe entries on here. On ROI. ROI. So this looks good. Let me go ROI. So bullish setup. I'm expecting a breakout on this. So the reason is we have a falling wedge in demand zone. It's respecting this and it's pushing to the upside. So we should expect a breakout on this. Ideally, you want to enter around the low of the wedge because that's the support level. And then there's low risk entries here. Trying to enter here at the top where the resistance is, it usually will come down. So next time if you see a falling wedge like this, try and enter within the bottom of the wedge rather than at the top because there is a possibility that it can come down, right? EMAT's looking good. It's actually respecting this. So let me just update this quickly. We have EMAT. Here's your EMAT levels or chart. So here's your EMAT chart. So you need the downtrend break. So I'll post this. So EMAT down needs downtrend break. So why do I always say downtrend break, guys? It's simply because it's obviously in a downtrend, right? That means it's bearish. That means there's a lot of selling. That means you do not want to go for a buy, okay? If the trend breaks, okay, it's very, very simple and easy to understand. If the trend breaks, you expect a reversal. That's all. So downtrend breaks the downtrend to go to an uptrend, trend reversal to an uptrend. That's it. Okay, there's no technical RSI, none of that crap you need. It's simply just looking at what the trend is. If it changes the trend, you can identify that with simply with the trend line break. That's it. That's all. TCRT. Daily. Let's check this TCRT daily. Oh, wow. Hassie will like this play, TCRT. I'm not really a fan of these kind of daily levels, but it looks very good. So this one's very good, actually, TCRT. So you see this point. All I would do is simply just put an alert. If you guys can do this, put an alert if you use Weeble like I am. Simply just right click on here and then you go to alert price and then you can just put in the price for an alert on this. So that's what I would look for on this play. Breaks this level, then it has a lot of room to the upside. So keep this on watch. So usually if this breaks above this, it's going to be clean through and it's going to run pretty hard. So keep this on watch. So let me just actually put this on Twitter so you guys don't forget about this. So TCRT. Big break over 0.1856. Perfect. Lovely. Let me see. If you guys have any other questions or any charts, feel free to, or tickets, sorry, feel free to post them. I will go over some charts for you guys if you want. And there goes our ZZZA. Go. So demand zone. Did anyone try and scalp this? I don't think it's up much. It's probably up like, what, 2%? It was around here, this candle. Oh, it's up 6%. Did anyone grab this thing? Interested to know. Very interested to know. This looks very good. So this is up 6%. MIMO. Let me look at SLDP. So SLDP is still in this wedge, guys. It's just a lower volume play, but it is forming a falling wedge. I haven't closed the wedge because I don't want to go so far down, but You can see at the moment what's happening, right? It is still respecting this wedge, which is exactly what you want. MIMO not chasing here. Yeah, I mean, for me, yeah, it's way too high for my liking. I don't really like to take these kind of setups right now. It's way too high. I mean, you can do this if you want to. Here's a demand zone, last red candle for the push. You can even just remove this or just put this 0.25 in this blue color. So here's your demand zone. So there's no, someone asked me, why do I choose orange? There's no specific color why I chose orange. It's literally just the first color I chose and I've just stuck with it. Right here like that. So look, there it is. So Dylan, yeah, Dylan, I'm assuming you're not part of Discord. So in the Discord, I literally just did a seminar on it, on basically how to draw the demand box. But it's very, very easy to identify it. It's literally just the last red candle, so last bearish candle before the bullish move, before the big move to the upside. So this is the last red candle before the push to the upside. I'll give you another example. Here is the demand zone, the last red candle before it's pushing to the upside. So this would be your demand zone like that. So you just cover the whole candle like that. Demand zone. Like that. So it looks very bullish at the moment. Yes, it looks very good. ARQT, sorry guys, let me just catch up with the chat. ARQT. Let me just share this link, someone asked for it. Give me 1 second, guys. Right, ARQT. What's up, Hardy, bro? What up, what up? ARQT, low volume. So look here, this isn't a good example here, Dylan. So you can see what's happening, right? We're obviously in a downtrend, right? That's just to identify what trend it is, downtrend. And then we can just identify where's the next demand zone. So we're here, right? Let's go down a bit and see where's the last red candle before the move to the upside. We can use this one. I would just use both of these. You could just do it like that if you want to. Just give it that zone and then just go across the high and low of the candle. And then that's simply it. So then what you want is you want it to wait in this demand zone. You want to see if it starts to reverse off this level, and then you can look for entries. That's kind of how it is. What's up, Elite Bro? What up, what up, what up? So look, for this one right now, ARQT, I wouldn't be entering unless it gets closer to this demand zone. If it gets into this demand zone, that is my cue to look for entries. It doesn't mean enter. I need some confluences for me to enter. So that's where I get my entries, and explain that all in the Discord. BKYI, let me have a look. BKYI, I would avoid this. It's a very clear chart on why. I'm sure you will understand why. It's just in a simple downtrend, right? When would you want to enter? When the trend line breaks. It's literally that simple. When the trend breaks this, above this, then you can look for possible entries. At the moment, it is just going down, 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 down. Wint. Wint, there's not really too much going on. Let me look at the daily. Yeah, Wint is very, very bearish. Look at this. Strong, strong downtrend, right? So yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Just very bearish. Unfortunately, I hope you're not in it. KULR. This thing is 20 cents. For me, it's still very bearish. If I was to force an entry, I guess, would be literally around here. 0.24 if anything, but for me, I personally wouldn't be entering this. The reason why I say this is because it's been resistance once, twice, it was support, and then rejection here as well. I just watched you, thank you. No worries, Dylan. No worries, no worries, no worries. Let's have a look and see what else. Here are Seal. I actually had a look at this. Is in the top gainers, wasn't it, earlier? I think. Yeah. Is this thing moving or is it just still? Yeah, it hasn't done anything. I'm looking on a larger time frame just to get an idea of what's going on. So this is the 4 hour. You could wait for a trend line break on this. Like 1.55. If it holds this level and becomes a new support, like breaks above like this. If it breaks above, retest, and then hopefully pushes to the upside on this seal. But at the moment, there's no reason to enter. It's still bearish. Yeah, I know it's up 12%, but there is no trend line break, nothing. No indication that it's going to push up. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Also, I just posted a new YouTube video. If you guys could go watch it, Hassie goes over on how to create a watch list. Go and watch that video when you get spare time. Also, like it if you can. I would appreciate it. And subscribe. IMPX, let me check it out. Low volume. To be honest, I don't like this chart. We can see that it ran up the other day, but now it's just come straight back down. The only good thing is I would say that your support level's around here. Other than that, it doesn't really look too good, to be honest with you. TCBP. TCBP, another very, very low volume play. Is this an IPO or something? Yeah, I mean, for this, it's very difficult, right? So, I mean, you have support here. $2 is your support level. You could just put it there. That's all I really have. I mean, you can also say it's in a downtrend, although I'm going through the wicks. I'm just trying to give you a clear picture of what's actually going on with the stock. But it's very bearish at the moment, unfortunately, on that. EMAT, how's it looking? No downtrend break equals no entries. MIMO, it's looking all right. Looks like it's getting ready to go. Yeah, it is. It looks good. I mean, technically, if you want to try and scalp, you could just wait for that this break here. What is this? 0.315. If you get a break above that, you can look for entries. But you have to be quick to scalp it. So reason is rejection once, twice. Here's 3 times and 4 times. So 0.315 break. You can look for entries. On that, how's this ROR? It's pushing up. It's pushing up. Did anyone grab it that I mentioned? I think it's up a little bit. Go, go, go. Here's your resistance at the moment. Around here. Point. Rejection once, support, and then rejection here. So keep that on watch. MIMO's, yeah, MIMO. I like MIMO. It looks good. CVSA. ZZZA, this is on the 1 minute, just bear that in mind. Another falling wedge. Let's see what this thing can do. Here's your demand zone around here. Stretch it across. That's all you have for this. So this is MIMO at the moment. 1 minute chart. SLDP, this is actually looking pretty good, to be honest. I'm actually pretty interested in this one. I'm going to wait for it though to open and see how it does, but at the moment, no reason. So how do I mark the demand zone on this? Last bearish candle before the push, which is this one here. So we can just go like that. There's my demand zone. Very simple and easy to do. Text demand zone. And then, yeah, that's all I do. I just wait and see if it comes down to this demand zone, then I can look for possible entries, but that's kind of what I have at the moment. BFRG is still bullish. You are in a bullish pennant, meaning you expect price to continue to the upside as this is a continuation pattern. At the moment, we are looking to break 350. That's what we need. So why 350? It's simply because of this resistance here. 350, then you have room all the way up to 437, but focus more on what's in front of you for now. So this is it. So this is still bullish. I know the price action is kind of weird. Where's VWAP? It's basically fighting with VWAP at the moment. Break above that and you should be okay. With Waze, I'm pretty interested in this. Or Lays, sorry, not Waze. Lays, just because we are... I'm going to just remove these lines here. Traded this. I literally nailed the bottom of this yesterday from our entry. We got in at 250 yesterday. I alerted this at 250 and then I alerted it again later on in the day. But demand zone, look here, right? So this is what we have for now. Last red candle before the push to the upside. I'm just going to adjust this a bit more here. Respecting all these levels is exactly what I want to see on lays, but it is bearish at the moment, but we are just going to keep this on watch. Members in the Discord know what we need to look for in this one, right guys? So lays. Keep this one on watch, keep this on watch into open. Keep this on the watch open, guys. Reason is because we're holding and respecting this demand zone. Goes below, then just cut it. But yeah, that's kind of what we're at with now. 0.297, let's get it, let's get it. RVSN, this is just a runner from yesterday. Crazy wicks on this, but we'll just see. I'm not really too interested in it at the moment. Just gonna delete it for now. EMAT, how's this thing doing? So yeah, like I said with this, right? Unless it breaks the downtrend, that's where you can look for possible entries. You should not be trying to enter now and guess and hope and pray and gamble that it will break above. There is no reason for you to be getting in this unless it breaks the downtrend. MIMO, what's happening with this? You need to break above this level. I said to look for continuation. It has not done so. Looking like it's pulling back to this level here or the demand zone. UCAR is still bullish. Here's your UCAR 1 hour. You need to hold demand zone at the moment. Hopefully UCAR will hit 1.6 or 0.16. Hopefully. I mean, technically speaking, this is your demand zone right here. Actually, let me edit this. So the reason why this is your demand zone is simply because that's the last red candle for the push to the upside on that. So I just edited it or fixed it up for you guys. We can do it here as well. Not the cleanest falling wedge, but you guys get the idea of this kind of setup, right, that I'm looking for on this. Let's see what else is moving. ROI, how's this looking? Is it breaking out yet? Nope. I need to update this demand zone. So here, there's the demand zone for the day. PHUT, this one's just going to be on watch, guys. I know it had the offering yesterday or whatever happened. I'm not too sure. I was asleep, but this one is literally just, I just marked this 0.19. So the reason why 0.19 is a level is because this is a big level here. Which time frame was it? It was a time frame that I was watching this on. Oh yeah, it was the 15-minute. Look at this. So the 15-minute here, resistance and support. 0.19 is a level you can watch. You can even move it to here, actually. Let's just put it here, 0.18. So 0.18 is a level that you can watch for entries on this. This has a lot of room to the upside, but it also can keep going down. So it's more of a lotto play if anyone does decide to take this trade. For me, I don't know. I'll see what happens. Unless Hassie alerts it or gives a good reasoning, then I'll get in. But at the moment, it's not really looking too good, but we know this thing is down 63% and has possibility that can push to the upside. So definitely keep some watch there. I like it. Big watch, it's open. That 0.18 break. Mark 0.18 break. All right, guys, I'm going to go over my watch list quickly, and then I'm going to head to Discord. I've got to do some live trading for members. Hassie has said there is places in the Discord. You guys know where to go for that, to click on the spots. 16 PTPI, FASA 2. Is that news? Oh, I'll add this to my watch list. Thank you for letting me know about this play. You have room to 1.75. Double bottom. Double bottom on this. So look, 1.14. Let's do 1.15 rounded up. So 1.15 here. You can do this and then just do this like that. So here's your double bottom on PTPI. So this is a bullish reversal pattern, meaning whenever it gets down to this level, pretty much gonna push to the upside. You have room all the way to $2. Should get there with this momentum. It's actually pretty insane. Here's PTPI. Yeah, PTPI is moving. PTPI room to $2. All right, I'm gonna go my watch list and then gotta go to the Discord. All right, so obviously PTPI, I'm gonna keep this on watch simply because it's running right now. I don't know anything about the stock. I don't really care, but as long as it gets me the volume and setup, that's what I'm interested on. ZVSA, this one as well. It's currently in like a scalp entry kind of position, but for me, I won't be looking for it unless it gets above $1. I don't like sub $1 plays. It's not my kind of style trading. We have, SLDP is also very interesting. It's actually breaking out as we speak and the volume is coming in. You can see the candles coming in. This is looking very good. In my opinion, this one should run into open. So I'm going to be interested to watch this for sure. SLDP expecting run at open. So the volume is coming in on this. BFRG, still very bullish pennant. This is probably one of the #1 watches for me to watch into open. Lays, I like this one. We're respecting this demand zone. We are a runner from yesterday, 15%. I know it's sold off towards the end of the day, but it's still a very good setup. EMAT, I know everyone and their grandma is watching this play, to be honest with you, but only entries if you guys are looking for it is if a trend line breaks. That can be your entry, but otherwise, other than that, I wouldn't be entering now. ZVSA, same thing I just mentioned. MIMO, this thing's insane. I mentioned the only entries you should take is if it breaks above 0.315. It still hasn't done that, so there's no reason to be entering in that trade. UCAR, this is a larger time frame, falling wedge setup. ROI, this one is looking good. Expecting breakout on this as it is in a falling wedge. Fun. This is just kind of a lotto play. In my opinion, I think that this might hold to open and run up. The reason is because it's kind of a meme stock with the whole Trump news. It ran yesterday just because of it. It ran 450%. I pretty much would put some lotto trades if I was to get in this trade. So yeah, this is a play that can possibly hold up and run pretty crazy. I mean, 450% yesterday was pretty insane. KTRA, nothing on this one, to be honest. I'm just going to remove it. So $1, but yeah, that's kind of what I have. So that's all I have for today, guys. Yeah, this thing's insane. Let me just update the level. So $2, then you have 239. All right, there you go. There's your next levels, 239 and 294 on this. All right, so I'm going to head into Discord now, guys. If you have any questions about Discord, feel free to message me on Twitter. If you guys can do me a favor and like up the stream. I've also just mentioned that we have posted a new YouTube video. Let me actually post it in the link so you guys can watch it. If you guys can watch that and leave some comments or any suggestions you have for next future videos, we have a couple lined up already. But I would appreciate if you guys can also just comment and give your thoughts on the video. Here is the link right here. So yeah, if you want to join and watch it, go ahead. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks again for all the support on Twitter. I am nearly at 10,000 followers. I'm at 9825 to be exact. Hoping to be at 10K by the end of the week. So we will see what happens. Thanks again, guys, for your support.